Hello YouTube and welcome. Last couple of days I was in a search of a mobile welding table and once again my local Lidl grocery store didn't fail me. Someplace between the tomatoes and the parkside items I found this relatively cheap welding table. The brand is Güde. It's not a permanent resident at Lidl, but sometimes you can encounter it. Although being mobile, the table is not light at all, almost 19 kilos. So much with the talking, let's unbox it and assemble. Inside everything is damn well packed. Lots of parts inside. I was expecting something already assembled, but this will take me some time. Thankfully, the manual is well written and really well illustrated. Well guys, this is how the fully assembled mobile table looks like. According to the manufacturer, it can withstand 150 kilos, but I highly doubt any welder in right mind will be using such table with that kind of load. Well, it's not stable as a professional woodworking table, but this is what you get for a price of 100 euros. In order to make it more stable, the user has to compromise the tilting function and tighten the bolt over here. Tightening that bolt eliminates the nasty free play, but you're losing the ability to tilt it. The bolt in question is the pivoting bolt of the tilting function, and I'm really confused how come the manufacturer didn't think of replacing it with a second red lever like this one below. Another thing I don't like is how the tightening knob is implemented. The manufacturer welded a simple nut to the frame. Unfortunately, it's welded only on two small areas, and over time most likely those welds will crack. The thickness of the work plate is about 2 millimeters and it's really stable. This is the maximum height of the table and I think it's more than enough for comfortable welding. Sitting on it and it's not falling apart, so I think it's okay. I'm about 80 kilos. Yeah, definitely with such height it's really comfortable for welding. There are no holes for bench docks on the workplate, but you can still use a variety of clamps or magnets to stationary attach the piece of metal you will be welding. Not to mention that you have the two side retentioners for making a perfect 90 degrees angle. In case you need to do some welding in tilted position, the table can help you with that too. You can easily tilt it in both directions. While exploring the tilting function, I found another thing I don't like. The tensioning nut is not welded to the frame, but it's inside some sort of a metal cage. And if you're not careful and for some reason over tighten, you can easily deform the catch or even break it, and then the tightening nut will start freely rotating. Finally, this is the table when folded. The good thing is that it's really well balanced and it can stay in upright position on its own. I have to say that the adjustment of the table in height is a little bit cumbersome, but this is something you have to sacrifice to get such low price. Well, that's it guys, one relatively cheap, mobile welding table.